Hi again, this is Deanna. Today I'm going to show you how to create a sightseeing tour using Google Earth Pro. Now the first thing to know is that Google Earth Pro is the version of Google that actually has to be downloaded onto your hard drive. This feature is not available in the web version of Google Earth. So to create a sightseeing tour, first you want to scroll up here in this middle column here that says My Places and hover over that. And let's right click on My Places and then hover over the word Add. And then Tour shows up here, or it might show up in a list of options. In this case, for some reason, it's just showing up like that. What that opened up was this little box of controls down here at the bottom of the screen. And you see that the red dot is going to be where I click to start recording. And because I have a microphone on right now, it's going to allow me to narrate the tour, but I'm not going to be able to do that while I'm making this video. And then down here are the controls to be able to watch the tour once you've created it. So I'm thinking that Google Tours might be a fun way to document places you've visited or places you want to visit. So I'm going to create a quick Google tour for you that shows national parks that I have already visited. So I have found in creating tours that it's helpful if you kind of preload the places where you want to visit before you press record, because once you press record, you're not going to want to be searching for places and taking a lot of time because it'll be recording while you do all of that. So when I click on history up here, you'll see that I have searched for some places that are all national parks where I visited. And so I'm going to start with the first one I ever visited, but first I want to click record and actually start recording this tour. So there's that. The tour is recording, and I'm going to show you Yellowstone National Park first. So I'm clicking on Yellowstone National Park, and I think it wanted to take me there already. I'm going to double click it, and that's going to get us moving. And if you want to scroll in a little bit more, I found that that's kind of fun to be able to record some more specific places that you've been. And then now I'm going to go click to the second national park I visited, which is the Redwoods. So you see I'm scrolling through my history up here, and I'm just going to double click there. It's going to fly to the Redwoods. And I've already kind of checked this out. The Redwoods doesn't have a lot of interesting detail, so I'm going to fly now to the Arches National Park, where the kids and I went last summer. And now this is really neat to zoom into. So I'm going to take us a little closer, and you can see some really incredible detail. And then if I find some of the arches, some of the actual features of Arches National Park, then that puts it into 3D mode, and I can kind of even like fly through the park a little bit. And this is all being recorded on my sightseeing tour, which is really neat. So then after Arches, I could go to the next really great place we visited, which was Crater Lake. And it would have been, I think you could create a whole Google sightseeing tour just around different spots in Arches National Park where we visited. That would also be pretty neat. And, sometimes if you scroll in, it gives you that three-dimensional view. And Crater Lake is doing that for me here too. So this is just a fun way to create a little file that you could share with people to show maybe where you went on a vacation or all of the national parks you visited. When you're finished, you come down here and click the record button again, and that stops it. and then it automatically starts this playback. So if you look down here, it's playing back what I recorded. You can tell we're just kind of sitting here because I wasn't ready to go right when I pressed record. So now it's playing back that exact tour that we just recorded. I'll just kind of drag this and skip ahead just to show you that it showed different parts. And if you took some time to really plan this out, you could make it look pretty smooth. Okay, I'm going to stop this and just show you that you can take this video, if you like the way it turned out, and save it by giving it a title. I would call this my National Parks Tour, and hit OK. And then that's going to be easy for you to share, to embed on your website, come back to Google Earth, click it. It's just a fun little feature. I'd love to hear how other people plan to use it.